YouTube. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day or had a day. Now it's evening time. Today is the 16th of April, first day or day prior to opening shotgun season for turkey here in Kansas. I'm on my way to hopefully roost some birds. I checked out, so I have permission to hunt 2 fields. I went to the first field a couple hours ago, and they got disked up. They went through and disked up the dirt, so that usually means, in my experience, no turkeys, because it takes a food source and puts it underneath the dirt, and obviously turkeys don't want that. So I want to go check out the other field, which I know part of it got planted to wheat. I don't know about the other part. It is a huge field, several hundred acres in one field. Never really had much luck in it. Last year, the other field tagged out on the first day. This one, but also during deer season, didn't see a whole lot. So I want to go hopefully roost some. It is extremely windy out, so I'm not going to take the camera outside the vehicle because all you hear is wind noise, but you know, welcome to Kansas. So it's a nice evening. It is currently about 70 degrees, extremely breezy. Sun's shining, so hopefully we can get some birds roosted, but we shall see. And then either way, I'll probably hunt this field in the morning. I did see one turkey in the other field. I know it's a male. It has a big, bright, colorful head. Don't know if it was a Tom or a Jake. Couldn't see the beard, couldn't see anything that would tell me the age, because it's just a quick glance and I saw him. Might go after him, I don't know. I'll probably hunt this field no matter what in the morning. Our turkey numbers are extremely down. Last year saw quite a bit. I mean, during deer season, saw a flock every time I hunted, and probably 10 to 12 in the flock. This year I saw more quail than turkey, so our numbers are extremely down, but hope's still high, and yeah, we'll give it a shot. So I'll go roost for the next 45-ish minutes till the sun's down, and then come back and tell you guys what I saw or didn't see, and we'll go from there. So stay tuned to see what happens next. Hopefully, again, find some birds, but if not, you know, that's life. What can you do about it? So, alright, I just got back to the car. We're trying to roost some birds in the other field. Saw absolutely none. Well, actually I saw one single hen, but no Toms, no Jakes, no other hens except that one, and she was in the middle of this huge field, so if there was any males, they should have probably been with her. So yeah, tried doing a little bit of calling. It was still pretty windy, but when I got down below the trees, cut the wind out quite a bit, so figured at least would have heard something if there was something, but there just wasn't. So I went ahead to the original field. Even though it's all disked up, I did see that one male, and I want to try to at least get him pretty well located, pretty well pinpointed where he's at, and then make a move on him in the morning. I have shot or harvested, however you want to word that, tons of birds over the last several years, well over a dozen. So if he's a Jake, let him live. I'm at the point where do what's best for the flock. Obviously, if he's a big mature Tom, game on. But if he's just a young bird, again, numbers are down, so do a due diligence as, you know, a hunter, and let him live. But at least I'm going to try to make a move on him and try to get him located where exactly he's at tonight. But we shall see. Yeah, overall, nice evening for a drive, but hopefully we can get him, or maybe see a few extra birds, because who knows, I've been wrong before. But usually when you disc up a field like that where there's absolutely no food source, it's like, why would they be there? It was planted to soybeans this year, and then harvested in November, and then tilled up. So again, we'll go see if we can get them roosted and go from there. Yeah, I don't know if you can see me or not, which is fine. So I'm back to the first field that has been all disced up, and I was wrong. There was 3 hens, 1 tom, got them roosted. Of course, they're 1,000 yards in the field. I wish I was joking, but it's a pretty large field. So it'll be a little bit of a hike in on that loose, turned up dirt, but that's fine. I did see another one fly up pretty close to me, and I think that's the one that I saw earlier. But the one that I saw in the field this evening, he's a mature tom for sure. I can see his beard, I can see everything. So he'll be the one that I go after tomorrow morning. Hopefully the wind will hold off a little bit in the morning, and hopefully we can get it done. So see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning on opening day. Good morning, everyone who is taking the time to watch this video of probably what's going to be chaos, which is most of my hunting adventures. It is currently 5:40 in the morning, so running a little bit behind, but isn't that everyone when they go hunting, like, you're always late or something happens? Nothing's happened yet, but always running late, but that's okay. It'll be a pretty easy setup, pretty easy walk-in. So yeah, like I said, last night roosted the one mature gobbler, tom with 3 hens. Again, was hoping to see quite a bit more. Someone's at the church at 5:40 in the morning. Interesting. Was hoping to see larger flocks, but obviously if they're not there, not there. So we'll give it a shot this morning and see what happens. Currently it is 55 degrees. Light breeze right now. Wind is supposed to pick up like always, because welcome to Kansas in springtime. A few sprinkles on the windshield, but I don't think it's supposed to rain today, or it's supposed to rain later today, so not this morning. So it'll hopefully be a good hunt, and hopefully we can tag out on the first day, because the weather's supposed to get real bad, and then don't really have a whole lot of time to hunt afterwards, at least not until May. And I never really had too much luck in May. Normally it's the first couple of weeks of the season being open is, my experience, the best. So like I said, we'll give it a shot and see what happens, and hopefully next video will be of me shooting a big old bird. But we shall see. Stay tuned to find out and see what happens next. Alright. So, this morning, I mean, it wasn't a bad morning. Saw the one tom from last night that roosted, and the 3 hens again, but they did not want to cooperate. They went the opposite direction. So this field, if you look at it from the sky, it looks like a puzzle piece. Some people refer it to as across the creek. I call it the puzzle piece field because you look at it, it looks like a puzzle piece. So over here, this is what I refer to as the heart. So it has a creek that cuts through it and kind of forms it. Well, that's where they roosted at. There's a pocket on this side, or on the north, which is where I am. There's a pocket on the south side, and they went to the south, and then they went around those strip of trees to the field, to a neighbor's property back over there. So I know that for next time. But the weather's supposed to kind of turn off kind of bad, so I don't know if there will be next time or not. but stay tuned to find out. So again, overall, not a bad morning. It's nice, sun shining. It's just our bird numbers are way down. Last year, this field had a flock of roughly a dozen turkeys in it. Saw them all last year when I was deer hunting. I didn't see anything this year when I was deer hunting. So, yeah. So again, overall, not a bad morning. At least it's not windy out and the weather's nice. So, I figured I'd take this time to kind of introduce myself and then kind of do a basic gear breakdown. So my name's Caleb. Last name Harden, obviously. My channel's Harden Outdoors. I'm just an average guy. At least I think I'm an average guy. I don't know. But you know, I don't farm. I don't have any land at my family. The two fields around here, back close to home where I'm originally from, it's a friend's family that they farm it, and they allow me to come out and hunt for free, which is great and very unheard of in today's world. So very grateful for that. In the fall, I'm deer hunting. Try to get into pheasant hunting. Just haven't really found a group of guys yet to go with, or who has access to private land, because public land gets hit so freaking hard. You're just wasting your time out there, in my experience, what few times I've gone. So fall, it's deer hunting, and spring, it's turkey hunting. Haven't gotten to goose hunting yet. I've gone a couple times growing up, and I might see if I can get into goose hunting, at least if it's over a field. I don't like water. Well, let me rephrase that. I like water. It's just cold, temperatures, water, guns. Yeah, to me that just does not mix. So, like I said, just an average guy. Job-wise, career-wise, I work in EMS. First time, or not first time, full-time first responder. So that's my actual job. I work 48 96s, so 2 days on, 4 days off, which is great for hunting. That's kind of why I'm at where I'm at the department, is because of that. Allows me to work my 2 days, and then I can go hunt for 4 days straight, basically, and then I don't have to do the whole 24 on, 24 off, 24 on, 24 off stuff, which is very common in the first responder world as EMS or fire. So, yeah, the show, again, just as an average person would go about it, or someone wants to learn about hunting, and I do things probably very different than a lot of people. Some people do things probably similar to certain things I do. I don't know. I'm just going to take you guys along for the adventure. I'm not sponsored by any means. You'll see mix match camouflage patterns or clothing brands or this and that, you know. And I'm not going to jam companies down your throat like you watch the major outdoor channels and YouTube channels who are sponsored by people, and that's all you hear is constant advertising. I will do gear breakdowns, just because I'm sure you guys kind of like want to know what I use, and just be like, do you recommend this product? I'm be like, this is the good about it, this is the bad about it, and things like that. So again, just an average dude who's going to take you guys on outdoor adventures with me. Hopefully, I'll be a lot more active with it this fall during deer season, and if I go on any adventures over the summertime, I'll take you guys along and we'll just have a good time. If you guys have any questions, comments, anything like that, please put it down below in the comments, but please be halfway respectful. And if I get a whole bunch of disrespectful comments or anything stupid, I will just make it where you can't leave comments. But I do like the idea of like people asking questions, or be like, have you tried this works really well for me, or why'd you do it like that, just general stuff. But again, just be respectful. I want to be entertaining for everyone and a good time. But yeah, so while I'm sitting here and nothing's happening, I'm probably going to leave here in a little bit. I kind of want to do a gear breakdown of my turkey setup. We'll start kind of with the obvious, with the clothing. I'm wearing Walmart Finest pants I've killed a bunch of birds in. This hoodie, obviously an Under Armour hoodie, but I've had it since I was probably a sophomore in high school, so 12, 13 years. Just basically what's ever worn, what's ever camouflage. Camouflage beanie, cheap. Like most of my stuff probably came from Walmart. Face mask. The biggest thing with turkeys, it's blend in. You don't need the most expensive stuff. If you want to buy the most expensive stuff, do what you want. But I personally wouldn't. Um, biggest thing is just movement. That's the killer. In my experience, it's going to be movement that kills you, not what camouflage are you wearing or how much money did you spend on this or that. So, have a bino harness. Do you need one? No, I've killed a lot of birds without using binos. Just kind of handy to have, especially when you're hunting over big open fields like this. A lot of my optics. So the bino harness itself is Alps. Make sure it wasn't tick on me. This one's an Alps. I think I paid like $30 on Amazon for it a couple years ago. And it's actually meant for turkey hunting because like it had on the side here a box call holder. I took that off just because it was just in the way. But yeah, so I do like use a rangefinder even for turkeys because you might get one that's hung up and it's like, is that can I take that shot? Well, never hurt to have a rangefinder for confirmation. This is a Vortex Impact. I think I paid like probably $200 for it a couple years ago. Binos. I do run a lot of Vortex optics. They are very good optics and pretty affordable. They do have some very high-end stuff. These are the Diamondback HD. I got them from, I believe, Optics Planet. I believe these are Optics Planet only. And they might be going out of stock, or they might be discontinuing them, and that's probably why they're on sale, because I paid like $200 for them, and these are 10 by 42s, and they are very clear, and you can see quite a long ways. So next we'll do a breakdown of my gun. So when turkey hunting, I've always shot them with a gun. I've yet to shoot one with my bow. Maybe next year. I don't know. This is Remington 870 12 gauge, 3-inch. It is left-handed. I did put a fiber optic sight on it. This is a Carlson choke tube. Now this one did have the original like wooded stock and foregrip. I did change it out to this tactical one, and I just had a turkey just gobble. So stay tuned to find out, see what happens next. Let's see if we can make this count. Game on, boys. Good news is, bird down. Bad news is, did not go anywhere near as planned. And I don't know how much that footage I'm actually going to show. Needless to say, always carry 3 in a gun. I used all 3. And I've never had to make more than 1 shot on turkey before. And I just said moments ago about using a rangefinder and all that. But he looked like he was pretty close, but I guess he was just a little too far. Yeah. But he's dead. Never had to use a gun as a club before, but, well, when he's running in circles, because, you know, you have to do your due diligence and put him down, no matter how. So, anyway, he's expired now. We'll get out of here. Yeah. So, thank the good Lord above, it did work out. But not the way that I exactly wanted to, but, you know, that's the reality of hunting. Things don't go 100% as planned. But at least now I can actually see some friends and some family while I'm back home for a few days and not have to worry about trying to film my tag anymore. So that's so good. Again, I don't know how much of this footage I'm actually going to show, if any of it. Stay tuned to find out. Thanks again for checking in, and hope you all have a fantastic rest of your hunting season. Probably I'll take pictures of the turkey, of course, and try to make them look halfway presentable, and do probably in the field gear breakdown. Alright, now that I kind of got everything cleaned up a little bit, I'll show you again my decoy setup kind of closer, just so if you guys are interested in what decoys I used, or if you're thinking about using decoys or which one should you use, these are ones. So we got over here the Flexstone feeder, and again, I'm not like you have to use these are just ones that I use. So Flexstone feeder, this is, I believe, the Flexstone leader. And what's good about these ones, and I'll show you on the leader here, hard body, it's fairly lightweight, and then the stake just folds and goes right into her tail fan, and that's what you get. Now note that they do not come with a decoy bag, so if you want to carry them a little bit easier, that's what you go. Now they are kind of noisy. So if anything hits it, like while you're walking through the woods, you know, that has that plasticky sound to it. So just gonna be aware of that. Again, on all of them, they do have some Jake decoy options as well. I just don't have any. Just like that. They do have a combo. I believe it's like the leader and a hard body Jake decoy that's not strutting. They do have a strutter that looks very similar to this guy, except for he's hollow. So like, I don't think the fan comes out. It might, but like there's just an empty cavity here, and to me that looks weird from those coming up from behind. This is the Avian X LCD. They've had it out for several years. Strut and decoy. It's kind of like just a big basketball, really. This is the only thing I don't like about Avian X is, one, the price. to the stakes. And I know they're not the most expensive one. They used to be. Like AVNX and Dave Smith were like the most expensive ones. But I mean, I can tell he is pretty realistic, and he does work. But again, it's 50-50 if they want to come to Jake Decoys. He does come with a bag to carry, which is nice. And then again, the fan just clips in and out. I know it's not the best review of them while I'm trying to pick up and get out of here, but so yeah, that's call wise. I use a lot of zinc calls. I mean, you can use whatever call you want. Again, that's just what I use. I have a Thunder Ridge slate call and a couple of their mouth calls. Yeah, that's just what I use. So anyways, that's a quick down and dirty gear breakdown. If you have any questions, comments, feel free to post it. Again, just be respectful. And as always, best of luck, happy hunting, and just get out, enjoy life, enjoy the outdoors, and try to take someone new. I'm a big advocate of getting new people into the outdoors, because we were all that kid at one time, Dad, can I go hunting or whatever. So definitely try to get new people into the outdoors. And thanks for watching.